Welcome back. Now let's take a look at some sports. Here's Barrow, Tony Uranta.
Hello and welcome to Sports News. FIFA has confirmed that the doubleheader of the 2018 World Cup qualifiers between Nigeria and Cameroon will be played in September. The World Football governing body fixed the first meeting of the Nest of the Champions in Rio, Akwa Ibom State, on Friday, September the 1st, while the return leg is slated for the Amadou Hahijo Stadium in Yaoundé on Monday, September the 4th. The Super Eagles currently lead the group with 6 points. Cameroon are second with 2 points. Tennis now, and Novak Djokovic has confirmed he will miss the rest of 2017 due to an elbow injury. Djokovic retired injured during his Wimbledon quarterfinal match against Thomas Berdych on July the 12th and said afterwards that the problem had been bothering him for over a year and a half. It means he will miss the US Open, which starts on August the 28th. His absence from Flushing Meadows ends a run of 51 consecutive appearances at Grand Slams. Meanwhile, David Ferrer made it through the round of 32 at the German Open with a 3-set victory over Georgia's Nicolas Basilashvili. The Spaniard powered through the second round in Hamburg, winning 6-2. The 25-year-old Georgian struck back in the second set, but Ferrer came through in the final set to win 6-2, 3-6, 6-3 in 2 hours. The 35-year-old Spaniard will now face Argentine Federico Del Bonis in the round of 16. And back to the beautiful game where 10 Chinese Super League clubs say they have paid off debts related to player wages, bonuses and transfers after 13 of them were threatened with expulsion. The Chinese Football Association, CFA, said that the Asian Football Confederation had asked 18 top-flight and lower league clubs to clear their debts before August the 15th. The teams were warned that if they could be banned from all AFC matches and next season's Chinese league if they failed to send proof of payment. And that's it on Sports News for tonight. I'm Barong, Tony Ranta and Ijoma. We'll be back with the wrap.
Thanks a lot, Barang. The UN mission in DRC says the leader of the militia known as Ntabo Sheka has handed himself over to UN peacekeepers. Now, he's to be handed over to the government, which 6 years ago issued an arrest warrant against him for alleged crimes against humanity and war crimes. The UN and human rights group have accused the militia and other armed groups of crimes, including mass rape and hacking civilians to death. Sheka was also known as one of the most notorious warlords in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And wildfires are still raging south of France as firefighters do their best to put it out. Residents, however, are being forced to stay in temporary shelters as it could take a little longer before they can go back home.
Firefighters battled wind-whipped infernos along the French Riviera coast as the flames torched vegetation on hills overlooking the Mediterranean near Saint-Tropez resort, thronged by holidaymakers in the southern corner of France. The blaze had engulfed some 1,400 hectares of forest and woodlands, prompting about 10,000 evacuations. From Corsica, flames can be seen rising close to the road as cars and buses drive around the area, with some tourists taking pictures of the inferno. According to local authorities, several firefighters were injured and one hospitalized, but there are no immediate reports of death, unlike similar wildfires that have claimed lives in southern Europe, notably Portugal. Meteorologists predict strong winds could persist for another day at least, heightening the risk of firefighters close to containing the flames falling prey to the flare-up.
And the main news again. The Senate today rejected the devolution of powers to states of the Federation as it voted on 33 other clauses for the amendment of the 1999 Constitution. Also today, President Muhammadu Buhari met with the 7 state governors who visited him in London to check on his state of health. And one of the warlords in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Ntabo Sheka, today surrendered to UN peacekeepers. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Hoinyato. Do have a good night.